Yeah, you guys are so serious. I decided not to do jokes actually tonight. I'm just gonna treat this thing as a therapy. How do you feel? Thank God I'm a little bit at the end of the lineup here because I can see at least some of you had a few drinks and hopefully you'll forget me. Thank you. That wasn't supposed to be funny. People always say that I'm not funny because I'm Russian, but actually it's not true. I'm not funny because I'm a model. So not funny. I get it. My mind goes blank sometimes, it just happens. So what can we talk about tonight? Modeling is going really well. Yeah, I recently came back from New York. I had a shoot with this #1 photographer. You probably heard about him from recent newspapers. His name is Terry Richardson. And he usually does this thing. He's hot, sexy, while he takes his pants down. Yeah, I was wonder how he got a harassment case. Huh. But he actually takes his pants down, and that's how he gets me to do this look. Cover of Vogue, September 2016. Thank you. Yeah, I also work a lot in Asia. Recently I spent a month in Japan, and I work there 18 hours a day. So at some point I felt really sick. I had a really high fever, 102 Fahrenheit, which is 93 Celsius. I mean, as a blonde model, I have to explain it to you. So I came to the client and I was hey, I think I'm gonna die. And he was totally okay with that. Yeah, he was thank you so much. We can still photograph your dead body. Can you please just die standing up? Namaste. That actually happens, I don't know how about you guys. We don't share the same experiences. Okay. Anyway, so, modeling is fine, but dating as a model is super hard. In my case, because I'm super busy and I'm married. And usually, talking honestly, the guys who are around models are in two categories. They're coffee boys. It's I don't know how you know, but it's fuck boys, but they're gay and they bring you coffee. Or they're modelizers. It's Asian fetish guys. It's the same thing. But they thin women who throw up. And I swear it's not me. I don't eat, I don't throw up. And people always ask me, how do I stay so skinny? And I'm I'm a breatharian. I don't eat. It's 3 meals, Well, you guys live in LA, right? I mean, it's a new thing here. I try to, to relate to people sometimes. It's 7 minutes. Okay. Back to thing. So, the modeling thing was kind of didn't work out. So I decided to move to LA and start acting. And my manager said that my Russian accent will always keep me working. Playing Russian prostitutes. It's true. And actually, I only play Russian prostitutes in this business. I can have another one too, please. As a Russian, I love drinking. Sorry, I have to divert it. It's in my DNA. It's also in my closet. My husband calls it an open bar. I spend a lot of happy hours there. It's the only happy hours I have. As a mother of 3 or 4 children. Can't remember. Not because I'm a bad mom, but because I'm really bad at math. Not math. I mean, I wouldn't smile or have teeth otherwise. But yeah, math. And sorry, I feel like I'm a dumb person teaching English here. But, I love spending time with my kids and stepkids, except for my stepdaughter really gives me a hard time for not being able to cook. She always says, I knew how to cook when I was your age. Oh. So talking about acting, I only play Russian prostitutes. In fact, I play dead Russian prostitutes. Models who become mail order brides who become Russian prostitutes, or dead Russian prostitutes, or Swedish wives who leave their husbands to become Russian prostitutes. It's only because of blonde hair. So I decided to take it to the next level and try method acting. I'm in LA. And I put a really short skirt. I went to a really fancy hotel, Chateau Marmont. I didn't get any roles, but I did get a husband. He's a really famous Hollywood producer. He's really supportive of my career, especially when I don't talk about it. I also auditioned for Harvey Weinstein. I mean, yeah, for real. Some people audition for him at the casting office, and many others, I auditioned in a hotel room. And you guessed right, I played Russian prostitute. And I thought I did it really authentically, but he didn't even hit on me. He didn't ask me to massage him or take a bath with him. So I wonder what's wrong with me. Zero laughs. Yeah, thank you. I told you this is my therapy. Thank you, guys. A lot of encouragement. What else do we have? So, with my husband, I go to a lot of Oscar parties. And usually it's a strict code, how you go as a woman to an Oscar party. Usually you go as a wife, and you dress really conservatively, and you're not supposed to talk. Or you go as a girlfriend and you dress like a Russian prostitute and you're not supposed to talk. But, this year I decided to be a rebel and I just showed up in jeans and a t-shirt that says, my mind goes blank, I'm a model. And, I was still not supposed to talk, so when I don't talk, I just drink or break glasses. Still nobody pays attention. So I'm how I can utilize it to use it for social media, because you have to be proactive in this town, right? I don't know, how many of you actors are here? Oh, okay. Yeah, so you guys know what I'm talking about. So I decided to walk out, but I still asked the guy at the valet parking to take a selfie of me passing out, So I was with my t-shirt, my mind goes blank. I was this is my Oscar selfie shot. I didn't get a lot of likes, but my, Asian client followed me. And then I had also a new follower, Harvey Weinstein. Too dark. Yeah, yeah, it works sometimes. But anyway, I still have hope. My biggest inspiration is Arnold Schwarzenegger. You can, right? You guys understand? You can dig it? Okay, yeah, thank you. So I think that in America, if you look good, people actually don't care if they understand what you're saying. Thank you. Okay, so thank you to my not doing funny jokes anymore. Sad. Have a good night, guys.